Good evening, good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Blitzball Champ Gaming as I have another Pro Wrestling Talk video here on the YouTube Tube for you. I am your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, two things. First off, gonna start off with a little bit of a show and tell. Got a couple of new cool items and some really cool stuff, some cool swag that I was able to get a hold of. And I'm going to do my preview of Stardom In Sunshine 2023 as well for this video, as the show is coming up. It's this coming weekend, so a lot of big matches, including a match that's really going to turn the tide of things. For sure. But first off, a little bit of show and tell. So, first off, as some of y'all know, I recently went this past Sunday evening to Deadlock Pro Wrestling Tag Festival that took place at the Durham Armory in Durham, North Carolina. And I have to say, the show was a blast. And not only that, got to meet some special guests, and also, get a couple of things as well. So, first off, one second. Here we go. So, first off, got a chance to meet Vert Vixen, and we actually chatted for a while. We chatted for maybe at least a good 20 minutes, because she really didn't have, she kind of had a line at first, but then after it died down, she was just, easy to chat with, and yeah. She complimented me on my TJPW shirt there that I was rocking for that event. Definitely had to show my love. And of course, she's getting ready to go to Japan in July because she's on the card for TJPW Summer Sun Princess. She has the singles match against Hikari Noah. So I talked to her a little bit about that. She loves it over at TJPW. And she's been doing good. She's been doing really good. So it was really an honor to meet her. And not only that, wanted to show my support. Got a couple of 8x10s of Vert Vixen. So I know might be a little bit dark, but yeah. Got her one with her red gear. And then I also got one with her in blue. So yeah, really was an honor to meet Vert Vixen. And yeah, she's super cool. Super cool. Also, got to meet for the second time is, of course, the Pink Striker, Miyu Yamashita. Yep, she actually was Vert Vixen's partner for this event, as they both took on not the Magical Sugar Rabbits, but Mizuki and Emi Sakura. But yeah, and I have to say, Miyu's English has gotten so good. I mean, she speaks very good English now. Even with the accent, it just sounds like her English has just gotten so much better. Which, with her doing a little excursion here in the States, it definitely has paid off, not only for her her English, but also in the ring like she usually does. And, the Pink Striker's definitely become quite a fan favorite, even here in the States. And this was my second time meeting her, as I got a chance to meet her last year via DPW, which was actually at DPW No Pressure last year when she wrestled for the first time Miyuki Takase. So, thought that was really cool. But yeah, it was such an honor to meet her yet again. You know, Miyu is always someone that I've definitely respected ever since first getting into TJPW. And not only that, I bought her newest shirt. Check it out. But yeah, she was selling these shirts at the show as well. And I already have her other shirt that she brought with her last year. So yeah, she was selling this one. And yeah, I figured why not? You know, so now I have 2 Miyu Yamashita shirts. And I have to say, this one's a really great design. Really, really great design. But yeah, she had a big old bag full of these t-shirts. And yeah, had to snag one. Definitely had to snag one. So definitely happy that she brought some merch with her. And of course, the big one. The really, really big one. So, I made a sign for the Magical Sugar Rabbits. Check it out. This was the sign that I made. Of course, it says DPW is Majirabi. And, as you can see, you look closely, both Yuka Sakazaki and Mizuki signed my sign. As a matter of fact, Yuka signed on top of the Maji, and of course Mizuki signed on top of the Rabi, henceforth Maji Rabi, Magical Sugar Rabbits. But there you go. They loved my sign. And I think there might have been one other person in attendance that had a different sign, but yeah, I think I might have been the only one with a sign, but I think one other person had a sign. But yeah, they loved my sign, and actually during their entrance, because I was sitting front row and they went around, you know, slapping hands with the fans, they both got a chance to see the sign up close, so during their entrance, so I thought that was really cool. And then as soon as I got to their merch table and held up my sign, they were really, really happy. And I tell you, I was really happy that they signed it and got to take a picture with both Yuka Sakazaki and Mizuki. And I have to say, that was quite an honor. I would have never, ever, ever imagined the Magical Sugar Rabbits in North Carolina. Not to mention, Yuka Sakazaki wasn't even cleared to compete. She was originally supposed to compete with Mizuki, but due to neck injury she's sustained in Japan, she wasn't able to get medically cleared, but she still made the trip to greet the fans. So I thought that was really, really cool that she still made the trip anyway for the meet and greet, and she was also ringside during the match as well. So, you know, she definitely, you know, got involved. I mean, she didn't take any bumps or anything like that, but she definitely got involved. Definitely got involved. But, you know, this was my second time meeting Mizuki, so second time meeting her, first time meeting Yuka, the magical girl. And it was just so cool. Like, they melted my heart. And just to recap, here's a closer view. So as you can see, the signature or the special autograph from Yuka on top of the Maji. And then the Rabi, that's Mizuki's handwriting. So yeah, I have to say, this is a keeper. This is definitely a keeper. And I'm really just glad that I ended up making the sign. I'm really glad that I did. Okay, let me put this over here. But yes, that is definitely a keeper. For sure. Definitely a keeper. But they were the highlight of the whole show for me. the show was excellent. The matches were excellent, but just meeting them was such an honor, a dream come true. They are really silly, really funny. The fans love them. They got quite the welcome in Durham, North Carolina through DPW. DPW, Deadlock Pro Wrestling. Thank y'all so much for booking the Magical Sugar Rabbits, as well as the other talent at the show. Miyu Yamashita, the Best Bros, Vert Vixen, Emi Sakura, Miyuki Takase. Like, so much excellent talent. Deadlock Pro Wrestling has quite the love for Joshi stars, and it definitely shows over the year and some change that they've been running the promotion and doing shows. They've had a lot of Joshi talent come through, and it's so cool that the owners have a liking of Joshi wrestling. So I just thought it was really, really cool that they were eventually able to book the Magical Sugar Rabbits. And I'm hoping that maybe in the future, maybe after Yuka Sakazaki moves to the U.S. full time, maybe DPW can eventually book the Magical Sugar Rabbits to actually have a match this time, and Yuka will be cleared, and then they can actually have a tag team match this time. But it was still really cool that Yuka still made the trip to meet the fans, to meet and greet the fans. So, big 2 thumbs up. Also, got some more goodies as well. How about 2 8x10s of Mizuki? Mizuki, the current Princess of Princess champion. And of course, she likes to do the bunny rabbit, which, I mean, she is the popping sugar rabbit, so it makes sense. And I like how she puts the date on there. There's one, and then here's the other. Unfortunately, Yuka didn't have any merch. She didn't have any merch of her, but you know what? That's okay. Like I said, still got to take a photo with both ladies, and both ladies signed my sign. So, hey, I was still happy. Was still definitely happy. And, one second. And also, for those that have never been to a DPW show, so those that buy a VIP pass, which VIP is only like $30. And the thing that's cool about DPW, anybody, doesn't matter if you're front row, standing room, second row, general admission, doesn't matter. Anybody is eligible to buy the VIP add-on. And every VIP gets a free poster that you can actually get autographed for free by the attending wrestlers. So you can actually get this poster autographed by everybody, which sometimes I do that. But yeah, this was the one from this past Sunday, DPW Tag Festival. And, sometimes I'll get it autographed, but me personally, I like buying their merch because I like showing my support for my favorite wrestlers, and when they buy merch or 8x10s or anything like that, I like showing my support, and try to buy some of their merch as well. So definitely you got to check out a DPW show. Their next one is going to be right back in Durham, August 13th. So keep an eye out for that. Also, on another note, I picked up some more t-shirts. So, first off, gotta show some love for the recently retired Jumbo Princess Himeka. Thankfully, on the Stardom Bari site, I was able to get one of the remaining, if not the last, XL size of this Himeka final shirt, which there's 2. There's this one, and then there's one with her entrance gear on as well. So They were sold out of the one with the entrance gear in my size, but they had one XL of this version, so I went ahead and just bought this version. Because I definitely like Himeka. I definitely enjoyed Himeka, watching her through Stardom, and, you know, definitely wanted to show my support there. So, hope the Jumbo Princess continues to enjoy her retirement, and, yeah, just, you know, enjoy her retirement. Also, because I do have at least one shirt from each unit in Stardom, gotta also include Club Venus. Yep, this one just came out not too long ago, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I got one of each unit. I have a shirt of each unit, so had to get one for Club Venus. I know a lot of people don't like Club Venus, but you know what? I don't mind, because I do like Stardom, and I got a lot of Stardom shirts, so definitely wanted to add this one to the list. And like I said, I have one of each unit currently, so definitely happy to have this shirt. And then also, I'm sure y'all probably already noticed, got myself some Just Tap Out merch, including this Just Tap Out professional wrestling t-shirt, which they have these in white, black, and blue. So yeah, Just Tap Out merch has now finally starting to ship internationally from their site. So I was like, yes. So I wasted no time in picking up and ordering some JTO merch. And as you can see, I'm wearing one of 3 shirts that I ordered. They just arrived today, so Just Tap Out here. And got myself a Tomoka Inaba shirt, because, you know, I gotta support the queen of JTO. So this is the front of the shirt. And this is the back. Of course, it shows Tomoka Inaba holding the Queen of JTO championship. But yeah, you know, I gotta show some love for the Queen of JTO, Tomoka Inaba. So yeah, ordered one of her shirts. And my favorite, Just Look at Me. That's right. Had to get me an Aoi shirt. Definitely have become quite a big fan of Aoi. I love her dancing. I love her work in the ring. I know she's still pretty young, still early in her career, but I really believe she has a lot of potential. I hope they can get her win count up, but I think she has a lot of potential. I've enjoyed her matches that I've seen, her matches in JTO. She's had some matches in Marvelous. She's had some matches in Stardom, you know, through Stardom New Blood as well. So I definitely love supporting Aoi, and she's quite the dancer as well. Always bringing the ruckus. So definitely love this shirt. So yeah, I'm just so happy that Just Tap Out is now shipping internationally, because I've been wanting quite a handful of their merch for at least a month or so. So yeah, scored. But yeah, those are, you know, a couple of goodies, a couple of swag that I was able to pick up through ordering online of Stardom, Just Tap Out. And then, of course, the Miyu Yamashita shirt got at DPW Tag Festival. So, some good stuff. And, of course, the 8x10s of Vert Vixen and Mizuki. and getting my DPW is Majirabi signed by the Magical Sugar Rabbits. What a weekend. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, let's get to some Stardom. We got Stardom In Sunshine coming up this weekend. But first, a word on the sponsor of the video, Game Beauty. As you continue to watch and enjoy Blitzball Champ gaming content here on the U to the Tube, be sure to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty, our sponsor. For an awesome lineup of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products, here is Game Beauty. They offer many different collections such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, and even this special Persona 5 Royal limited edition makeup collection. They also have free domestic and international shipping to most countries for orders over $60. And you can use the promo code BlitzballChamp and you get 10% off of your order for any and all purchases. So be sure to check out Game Beauty when you have an opportunity. Now, we shall return back to our regularly scheduled video. Enjoy. Alrighty, Stardom in Sunshine 2023 will be taking place this Sunday, June 25th, at the Tokyo Yoyogi National Stadium, the same day as AEW and JPW Forbidden Door, just as a reminder for all the, I want Stardom talent in AEW on Forbidden Door. They're both on the same day, so just a reminder, chill on that. Anyway, let's look into the card of matches. Alrighty. First off, we have ourselves a trios match. So we got, on one team, we got Stars made up of Hanan, Iida, and Momo Kohgo. And they will be taking on the team of Club Venus's Waka Tsukiyama, the Pineapple Girl Yuna Mizumori, and Aya Sakura. To be honest with you, I think this one's a pretty easy pick. Gonna have to go with Stars. And to be honest with you, maybe Aya Sakura eats the pin instead of Waka. Now, if Waka eats the pin, that'll be really messed up. That'll be really, really messed up. But I think probably Aya Sakura is going to eat the pin. But yeah, I'm picking Stars to win this match. Alright, continuing on. Alright, we got ourselves yet another Passion Injection match. As this time, HANAKO will take on Nanae Takahashi. Now, of course, HANAKO's going to have the height advantage in this match, being that she's, 5'11"? But, yeah, so she's going to get her shot at Nanae Takahashi. I mean, I'm really kind of curious to see how these two work with each other. Especially with HANAKO being taller, having the height advantage. And HANAKO, I think she's been doing pretty dang on good since debuting. I really like the chemistry she's had with Lady C as well. And, I think this will be a big challenge for Nanae Takahashi. And I'm curious to see how she does overall. Now, I am picking Nanae Takahashi to win for obvious reasons. But still, I'm going to be keeping an extra eye on HANAKO. I really want to see how she does in a matchup like this against a well-known veteran in Nanae Takahashi, who, of course, was the first ever World of Stardom champion. So, Okay, let's keep it going. All right, we got ourselves a singles match. We got God's Eye versus Club Venus. So we got, on one side, we got Syuri taking on Club Venus's Xena. I have to say, this is quite an interesting matchup. Not one that I would have thought of. And I'm pretty sure, I believe this is going to be their first meeting one-on-one against each other, I believe. I think so. So I'm actually very curious to see how this matchup goes. I really am. This is a big test for Xena. Big test. Because, I mean, we got to remember, this is Syuri we're talking about. Former World of Stardom champion. You know, she had that belt for at least a year. So, I think, well, I hope that she'll put up a good fight. I really do. Syuri is not somebody you want to take lightly. But I do believe that Syuri is going to pick up the victory. But Xena better bring it. That's all I'll say. Xena better bring it. But I'm picking Syuri to pick up the victory. I think it's kind of an easy pick. But gotta go with Syuri. That's my girl. All right, let's keep it going. Oh, this should be a lot of fun here. Should be a lot of fun. So, we got another six-woman tag, another trios. So, on one side, we got the team of Cosmic Angels, Nakano, the current double champion, the red belt and white belt, World and Wonder Stardom champion, teaming up with her Meltier partner, Natsupoi, and KAIRI, and they will be taking on the trio of Suzuki, Maika from Donna Del Mundo, and Seira. Now, here's the thing. Seira and Suzuki, and even including Maika, they've been on a roll. They've been on a roll, especially as a trio, and especially Seira and Suzuki. I think they've only lost once since teaming together. So that says a lot. Throw Maika into the mix, that's a very formidable trio. But then again, on the other side, you got both KAIRI and Nakano. Ooh. Oof. Oh, man. Because honestly, y'all, this could actually go either way. Because I could see Suzu, Mei, and Maika winning and Natsupoi eating the pin. But then again, you gotta look at the star power that's on the other side with Nakano and KAIRI. And, you know, not to look down on Natsupoi, but that's the only one that I could think of on that team that would eat the pin. Because I don't see it being KAIRI or Tam. And then on the other side, I mean, to be honest, probably one that might eat the pin might be Seira. I hate to say it, and I love Seira. This is tough. This is actually a really tough one. Because I could see it going either way. Oh, man. And I like all six ladies. But I've just been really high on Maika, Seira, and Suzuki. Especially Mei and Suzu. And I mean, it won't be that big of a deal, even if Tam Nakano's on the losing side, as long as she doesn't get pinned. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm picking Suzu, Mei, and Maika. Yep. I'm picking them to pull it off. And I think Natsupoi is going to eat the pin. Yep. I'm going to go with Suzu, Maika, and Mei. Yep. But I'm looking forward to that match. I'm looking so forward to that match. That should be a really good match. All right. Shall we get into some title matches? How about some title matches? Let's go. Alrighty. So we got the Goddess of Stardom Championships on the line, the tag titles, as representing God's Eye, the champions, the new eras, made up of Sohrei and MIRAI, will put the titles on the line against Club Venus's, which we've now been revealed as Rose Gold, with these two members of Club Venus. And that's the leader, Mina Shirakawa, and Mariah May. They make up Rose Gold. Well, they had quite an interesting press conference for this. But you know what? I gotta keep it real with you. I mean, I know Mina Shirakawa was just recently Wonder of Stardom champion, but I really feel like the new eras are on a roll, and I just cannot see them losing those titles anytime soon. I can't. Yeah, I can't see them losing those titles anytime soon. So I'm gonna have to go with the new eras, Sohrei and MIRAI, to retain the titles. And probably, I don't know, maybe Mariah May probably eats the pin. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, anything can happen. We have to remember, when Giulia lost the World of Stardom Championship, I mean, what happened not too long after that? Bam! She became Artist of Stardom champion with Mai Sakurai and Thekla. Maybe this could happen with Mina Shirakawa, somebody that just not that long ago lost the Wonder of Stardom Championship. You know, maybe they put the tag titles in Club Venus. Just a thought. Just a thought. I don't think it's going to happen, but just a thought. But I'm sticking with the new eras, retaining the Goddess of Stardom tag titles. All right. Next up, we got the first of two steel cage matches for Stardom in Sunshine. So we got the Artists of Stardom Trios Championships on the line. As the champions, Donna Del Mondo's Bari Bombers, made up of Mai Sakurai, Giulia, and Thekla, as they will defend against stars of the leader, Mayu Iwatani, current IWGP Women's Champion, and of course, Fukuoka Double Crazy, made up of Hazuki and Koguma. But yeah, steel cage match, which Mayu hates. But I think this will be a very intense and entertaining match with the titles on the line. And, you know, there's quite a good amount of star power in this match. And I believe this is the Bari Bombers' first defense If I remember correctly, I think this is their first defense. Yeah. Since dethroning Restart. Yeah, I think this is their first defense. So, while I do like stars, and I'll be pulling for stars, I just don't see them winning. I really don't see them winning. So I'm going to have to go with the Bari Bombers, Thekla, Giulia, and Mai Sakurai to retain the Artists of Stardom Trios titles. But I believe this will be a very entertaining and intense match. And honestly, I expect all three ladies of Stars to probably leap off the cage. Maybe not Koguma, but Mayu, definitely. And Hazuki, probably. But who knows? Maybe Koguma will as well. But I know for sure, I'm willing to bet money that Mayu is going to dive off top of that cage. I mean, because it's Mayu Iwatani. It's the icon of Stardom, Mayu Iwatani. So. And then, the big one. The main event of Stardom in Sunshine 2023. This is the second cage match, but with weapons allowed. So, we got ourselves a Queen's Quest versus Oedo Tai showdown. We got 12 ladies total. So, representing Queen's Quest, we got Hina, Lady C, Miyu Amasaki, Azumi, Utami Hayashishita, and Saya Kamatani taking on Oedo Tai, which is made up of the high-speed champion Saki Kashima, Ruaka, the Future of Stardom champion Rina, one half of the New Blood Tag Team champions Starlight Kid, Natsuko Tora, and Momo Watanabe. The main stipulation is you can only win by escaping the cage, and the very last woman left in the cage has to leave their unit. So whoever's the last one remaining, the last to escape or whatnot, has to leave their unit. So it comes down to either a member from Oedo Tai or a member from Queen's Quest. Now, history has shown that in these type of loser leaves unit or loser joins the other unit, this stipulation historically has favored Oedo Tai. So, oof. They're known for winning these type of matches and getting the upper hand. And already some seeds have been planted. But I'm going to say this. I'm predicting that Oedo Tai will win. So Oedo Tai wins. And I think the last woman left will either be Utami Hayashishita or Saya Kamatani. I think it's definitely going to be one of those two ladies. I think it makes the most sense. With the tension that's been building up between both ladies of Aphrodite, I think it's going to be one of those two. It's probably leaning more towards Saya Kamatani, especially with the recent interaction she had with Momo Watanabe, with her holding the bat. And, you know, with Utami Hayashishita being the leader, and then again, I mean, it's not impossible if it ends up being Utami being the last. It's not impossible. But I think with how they've been playing this up, I think it's probably going to be Saya Kamatani. That's going to be the last one left, and she'll have to leave Queen's Quest. Now, does that necessarily mean she joins Oedo Tai? That, I don't know. Because this, remember, this stipulation is the loser leaves the unit. It doesn't necessarily say that they have to leave and join the other unit. So keep that in mind. But seems like there's been a seed planted for Saya Kamatani to join Oedo Tai. Which, if you ask me, I really cannot picture Saya Kamatani and Oedo Tai. I can't. I can't. I can't. Now, Utami, I could definitely see in Oedo Tai. To be honest with you, I could see Utami Hayashishita in Oedo Tai. If she were to lose and, leave the unit and had to join elsewhere, I could definitely see Utami going to Oedo Tai. But Saya just would look weird. Would look really, really weird. Like, the only other unit that I could probably picture Saya Kamatani in is Cosmic Angels. That's probably the only other unit I could picture her in. Now, if I were to play the other side, who could I see being the last one left if Oedo Tai were to lose? That's tough. That's tough. I mean, Starlight Kid, went from Stars to Oedo Tai. Momo Watanabe went from Queen's Quest to Oedo Tai. Saki Kashima went from Stars to Oedo Tai. Pretty much Ruka and Rina kind of sort of went from Tokyo Cyber Squad, I guess to Stars and then to Oedo Tai, which I don't know if that really counts, but and then, I mean, Natsuko Tora, she's been in Oedo Tai a good long while. So, yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't see Oedo Tai losing. I don't. I just don't. I don't. But I'm picking Oedo Tai to win, and either Saya Kamatani or Utami Hayashishita is the last one left in the cage and will leave Queen's Quest. But yeah, this is going to be quite an interesting show. A very, very interesting show. And one way or another, Oedo Tai or Queen's Quest are about to lose a member. Guess we'll have to wait till June 25th. But that'll do it for this video. Be sure to check out the link to Game Beauty. And also be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What do y'all think of the card for Stardom in Sunshine 2023? What are your predictions? What do you think of the card? What are your predictions? Who do you think will end up leaving their unit in the main event? Let me know. But thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed rest of the evening, and I will see y'all in the next video. Laters.